I am Alex Jones. I am your host. I am 110% dedicated to throwing my body, my soul, my will, my entire being against the enemy. And I know in my gut, but also from history and research, that if a core of humanity, of every race, color, creed, religion, who is aware of these truths, activates your human survival programming that God gave us, your brain, if you set about focusing on it, will give you the ideas and the motivation and the energy to mount an assault in your area in the info war, to defeat the globalists, to discredit them, to drag their names to the mud, to crush them. And I will tell you this now, if you will not use the pen today, you will never use the sword tomorrow. 90% of war nowadays is info war. We have the truth. They have the lies. Truth trumps lies. It's so powerful. It's a weapon that nothing can stop. Use it. Use it. Destroy them. Destroy them with it. It's a weapon. Viciously attack them with it. Hate them. Get your human instinct going. Get your survival mode activated. This is how humans are supposed to act, not the little ninnies that they've tried to engineer us to be. You want to be like that Facebook clown? That's what they've turned people where I live in Austin into. You're trendy if you can't talk and to talk with a lisp but don't care about anything and hurt yourself. You want to hear the voice of a zombie? This is everything that we're diametrically opposed to. They give you discounts if you let them track your whole background and your whole database and tell you what you should buy because the computer knows who you are in the profile. Just like they're tracking you and know where you're going to go with your cell phone before you go there, they know you're going to go to that steakhouse.
Set out to evolve the check-in process by creating a seamless method for checking in and getting deals. Face Deals is an automated check-in system using passive facial recognition.
It's non-threatening. Oh my God! I go. And just like Hitler said,
developed to identify Face Deals participants in a matter.
Just like Hitler said, first you get the women, then you've got the children.
Get started. Log into Face
So follow the women. Not that women are weak or bad. It's that evil always targets women first. I'm not talking about Adam and Eve, folks, even if you don't believe that. The point is, propaganda. Go read Hitler and Goebbels on women. Women run society. Men serve women in the final equation. Women create the babies. Women live longer. They have more money in the Western world. Oh yeah, women have more money than men. Women have always been in the catbird seat. Men think they're in control, but they're out there fighting and dying and striving in every culture. Women are the heart. Women buy over 80% of the goods. That's why most advertising targets women. Talk radio is an anomaly, mainly men. Women are targeted. Women want to be friendly. They want to get along. They want to be friendly. And here's a globalist Defense Department, New World Order, tracking AI, pre-crime, rolled out, face scanning to buy and sell, background check to buy and sell.
It's confidently recognized.
That's the fun. That's nothing to worry about.
Your deal based on your Facebook-like history and deliver
life history. Oh, yeah. With that droning voice, when you're a trendy, when you talk about something really, really destructive, you kind of are allowed to get a little excited. So it's like life history. It's so fun.
All while checking you in.
Checking you in. All right, that's enough. Turn it off. Oh my gosh, it's hellish. Can you imagine being locked in a cell with somebody talking like that? All right, now. That's somebody that's never done anything, never been anybody, never actually seen anything. I'll guarantee you somebody talking and acting like that's never had 4 guys get around them in a dark alley and start pounding on them and had to find out who you are to get their butts kicked and get them off of you. I'll guarantee you somebody like that has never worked very hard in their life. I'll guarantee you somebody like that doesn't know their head from a hole in the ground. And that's what we've become, jellyfish to the New World Order. So, of course, they're moving on every front against us. Let me just stop for just a minute. And this is the hell now being released upon everyone. Now, there's still time to turn back. But it's going to take massive leveraging of energy. It's going to take aggressive hitting the pavement and screaming from every hill and mountain that we are under attack. It is going to take creating your own flyers and papering your town square every day. It's going to take calling into talk radio. It's going to take putting up pirate FM transmitters that don't interfere with commercial stations. It's going to mean you doing whatever it takes to start a YouTube channel. It's super easy. That means don't have excuses. I don't know how. Go get your neighbor that knows how. And if you want to know reality, you will find reality. I don't care if you're silly and ignorant. You got guts. Guts is enough, to quote Full Metal Jacket. That's what it's all about in this world. These are just people we're fighting. The point is that everything the globalists do, yeah, print that for me, is guerrilla warfare. Because they talk about whenever we advance and we're organized for a fight, they retreat. And you'd think of the TSA as overwhelming you. No. Everything is from communist doctrine on guerrilla warfare. And if you read their tactics, then you'll see it everywhere. They know in the federal government they're a small guerrilla force. They know they've taken over. They're up there. They can't believe what they've gotten away with, all the ridiculous things they're able to do. And they're always just pressing it to get more. Thousands of drills over the last 20 years with the military, secretly with the police. If you talked about it, they'd go, oh, black helicopters. I'm like, yeah, I got video of it. You leased the old school and blew it up and next to the nursing home, and people had heart attacks, and one lady died a few weeks later from it. And they're like, oh, it doesn't exist. And I'm like, what do you mean? It's in the local papers. Here's the emergency manager, Thomas Sanchez, Vietnam veteran. They came to him and said, we're going to do a martial law drill, practicing taking over local cities. I'm on freedom, buddy. That's what I'm on. I'm on truth. Better know what time it is now. And again, I have solace in this. If this evil is able to win, all of you that have served it will be forced to admit you were wrong as you are hurt by it. Any of you that think you can serve this system and gain power out of it, you're fools. You cannot make a deal with the devil. And you know in your heart the devil's real. You know that evil force is real. You can feel it right now. The devil is weak, but you think he's strong, so you run to the devil. The devil tricks you. You know, you have that archetypal story in all cultures of selling your soul to the dark forces for power. That's a trick. The devil comes to you. I'm going to give you a deep secret here. The devil comes to you when you're a child, and you have that mystery and imagination and that sense that you're part of an incredible species with an incredible destiny and an incredible mission. And here is this bland, fake world built around you to make you feel small, to make you feel disempowered, or to make you feel inadequate so they can get you to accept their download of weakness and lies in the belief that you'll gain power out of it. The devil comes to your spirit and speaks to your heart and says, I will give you power. You sense that power. You sense that magic, that majesty. You sense that destiny. You sense the figure 8 of infinity and the universe, the heartbeat of creation. That's my heartbeat. I've got that. I've got it. I've got it. Serve me and I'll give you power. And then if you get power through twisted evil, it was the power God had already given you turned over to the devil as you pull his chariot, as you pull his train. And you think that power comes from the devil. That power came from the Creator that set it all in motion. And you let the devil hack your soul and turn you like a zombie computer over to the service of darkness. The devil's black rage is only a gross, weak copy of one tiny element of the Creator. All the power, all the discernment, all the majesty, all the electricity, the rivers of life, the creation, the smiling children, the singing, autumn wind on your cheek, the moonrise. It's all just the beginning of the Creator. It's all just the beginning of the untold, unbelievably unimaginable power. The devil didn't give you power. The Creator gave you the power, and you let the devil steal it and harness you. You are a slave. It is pathetic. You are a loser. That power you think you have, that dark flame of evil you worship at, is a stunted, twisted, microscopic husk of what you would have been. And that is what's so pathetic and so sad, that you will never taste, those that have fully turned yourselves over to evil, those that have persecuted the innocents with pleasure. The door is closed on you. And you think I revel in your destruction? It's another victory for the black hole that is the devil. Another soul twisted and torn down. Another beautiful creation. Another spirit shining in flame, destroyed, made dark. Because you chose evil. You chose to serve the dark side. And you are torn down. You were broken. You were thrown down from the sky and smashed into the ground into 1,000 ugly little pieces. And you sit there looking at the ugly remnants of what you would have been. And you see the reflection of God shining off the dark surface, and you think that's God, as you hold up a little chunk of evil in front of you and stare into it. Oh, the power of Satan. Oh, the power of it. A tiny reflection of the entire universe around you. Fools! Fools! Fool! Fool! And as we wind on down the road, our shadows taller than our souls. You know what that means? You never knew what your soul was to begin with. You traded your soul for a lie. You traded your birthright for nothing. You got conned. So go ahead. Sell out to the New World Order and go to some functions and have important people shake your hand and feel like you've arrived. Couldn't pay me to be around those people. You couldn't pay me to sell out. God Almighty could say, I'm going to throw you into hell if you don't join the devil. God would never do that. And I'd say, then throw me into hell. I will not join the devil. I would burn in hell forever to make sure evil was defeated. I would be killed and tortured and anything to stand against these people. Not because I'm even a good person on the surface, but because in my heart I know there is no making a deal with this. There is no making a deal with it. It doesn't want to make a deal. It wants to hurt you. It wants to pull you down. It wants to hurt everything that's good. There is no choice but to become a servant of good. There is no choice. There is no choice. How could there be a choice? How could you ever want to serve evil? How could you ever? I know why. Programmed from birth, they want to make us automatons. But that human spark, made in the image of the Creator, will defeat it. Because evil is not a creator. And it wants to be, but all it can create is death, destruction. All it can do is screw things up. And it wants it all, and it wants it now. And again, you could say, oh, there is no good and evil. Oh, it's all just instincts. Oh, it's all just genetics. Oh, it's all predisposed. Oh, it's already going to happen. But you know in your heart that's not true. You know from all your experiences in life that's not true.